Okay, so now we're going to cover basically composing and sending messages. It's a really straightforward process. You hit the compose button, you type in the email address that you want here, or you can hit the to button there and search your contacts. The other thing too is if you have a contact there, you would be able to just type the name and there it would be. And you could do it. You would, if you wanted to CC anybody or BCC, which is blind carbon copy, you can hit these two checkbox, one of these, and it will add another field. The last thing with composing is if your Google Apps domain is enabled, you can also request a return receipt, and what that, or a read receipt, sorry. What that reads, what that does is just you check that, and when the mail's sent, it will actually, if the person agrees, again, this, remember this only works if the person agrees to send the read receipt. You will get an email back saying that that person has read your email. So it's a nice feature to make sure people got things. Then you would insert your subject here. You can also insert an invitation if you're setting up a meeting right away. Right from here, it'll check your calendar. And then you can attach a file just by clicking the attach file link, and it'll bring an inbox up, and you can pick an email attachment that you want to send and hit attach, and it'll do it. It'll attach the email there. And then you just compose your message. You have a basic toolbar. The nice thing is this is a really straightforward, simple toolbar that will ensure that your message gets delivered. It's not going to get treated as spam or anything like that. You type in your message and then you hit send. One thing you'll notice, see, is that great thing about Gmail is it auto saves your messages. So if you're drafting a longer email, or if you got up and left your desk for a minute or something like that, it will save your message so you won't lose that if your computer crashes, that kind of stuff. So you can see it said draft auto saved, and then over here we have one of our system labels now displaying, and it's got a bold with a little number beside it that tells us that there is one draft that's left there. And I'm going to hit discard because we're not going to send that message. It's going to go away. The adding recipients we went through, saving messages as draft. Like I say, you can also save the button to speed that up, formatting messages and images, and away you go. Now reading messages is again straightforward. These little extra gadgets are just, our domain has some apps installed from the marketplace, so that's why they show up there. Otherwise you wouldn't have that. If you want to reply to this message, you can hit reply, or you can just click in that box and it'll automatically open up the reply dialog, or you can change it to a forward, and then that'll allow you to forward to someone right there. The other way you can access this information here, let's go discard, is you've got a reply button here where you can just hit reply, or you can click that, forward, filter message, print, add Joyce, delete the message, report phishing, show original, message text is garbage. This would send a note to Google, and then mark unread. So there's some options right from this menu as well. So you can see that there's a really great number of tools that are all within your sort of workflow, whatever you get used to be able to manage email quickly and efficiently so that you can get on to other things that are more important. If you're looking for a little more details on who the person is that you got this email from, you can click this drop down. It'll give you their email address, when the date was sent, the timestamp, what the subject is, those types of things. And also you'll have a little contact card on the side, so if there was other messages, those types of things, you could do that. You could add this person to contacts right away. You could send them an email, or you could invite them to chat if they have chat on their system. And if there was a phone number in their contact, you could actually click and use the call phone feature to dial them directly right away. Now I'm just going to go back to the default theme because it's nice and easy for the tutorial perspective. So that's composing, replying, forwarding, attaching documents. If you are on Google Chrome or Google Chrome or Firefox, you can also use the drag and drop for attachments, which I think is nice. You just click and, oh, I got to compose a message here, sorry. Compose, and then drag, and you can see the little drop down, and it allows me just to drop that message right there. If you want to put messages in your attachments or pictures in your email, you need to enable a lab. So this will get us to labs, which is a great little feature. We go to settings, and we go to Labs, and we're going to search for one called Image. Just type in Image, and it's inserting images. So you can enable that and hit Save Changes. It's going to reload your inbox. We go to Compose. You can see now we have a new button called Insert Image. So now again we can insert an image from a URL, or we can upload one from our computer and paste that image directly into the email that we have. We can click on that, change the size, maybe make it small so it's a little easier to see. It's too small, medium, and you have, or remove. So that's the option there for images, and it's a great tool as far as just making your emails. If you're sending a newsletter or something like that, you might want to use that feature, or you can use the attachment.